We're here. New night, everybody. I appreciate it hanging out with us last night, which we ended up not streaming. Devin was really into Law and Order, so we appeased the gods to allow him to finish all 20 seasons. We're gonna go ahead and hit sponsors real quick. Speaking of Benjamin Button, if you're in need of some buttons or dice, go to skullsplitter.com. You got some. If you scroll all the way down on our Twitch page, we got some Skull Splitter links. Go ahead and use it. It's not for Force and Destiny, but it's amazing D&D dice. Everybody loves it. They do offer. I will say, if you subscribe to their newsletter, they offer write-ups, fun stories, stuff like that. And they get sad if you click on something but don't buy it. You get a freaking email saying, "Hey, notice you were looking at this. You want it?"
They do have a big Christmas in July giveaway going on. Tonight's the last night to enter that. So if you'd like, it's like $150 worth of free stuff. So
if you win,
if you want to get in on, if you win, but it costs you nothing to enter. So go ahead and do that.
Yeah, go on over there and tell them FeatherFall sent you. Speaking of Found Familiar, which I was going to say, but I didn't, caught myself. We're also sponsored by them. If you need some coffee in these trying times, go to foundfamiliar.com/featherfall and get 10% off your first order. They're kicking ass. They're selling out every day, so go over there, get it while it's hot. Drop it while it's hot as well. So we're here to play some Star Wars, Force and Destiny. We got some lovely people with us tonight. They need no introduction. Let's just jump right in. So where we left off 2 weeks ago, it seems like a year, was y'all were on Corellia, looking to do some business for the Jedi Council, who are off at war, fighting the Mandalorians that are kind of slumming it up in the Outer Rim. They're attacking systems around there. You've met your friend. He's dead. What was his name? Does anybody remember his name? Corbali, thanks. I don't have my notes up. Corbali, and you were to meet Tylo at Tycho Station. Good wordplay there. And you get in there. Jack, Dryce, and 1B, you all were given an order 24 hours to provide an inn for Tylo at some of the local cantinas in Corellia, or the main city coronet, and he wants to start smuggling some spice there. So instead of meeting his demands, you guys decided to run. Kind of now, while they were doing that, you decided to go ahead and sabotage some of the spice refineries, and you did that action movie walk away as you're just walking away, and behind you it just blows up. It looked really cool in my mind. And so you guys get off of Corellia, head back to Coruscant, where you met up with Dabri, who is they're keeping the Jedi Temple afloat while everybody's gone. They gave you the option, come hang out with us, do some training. If not, do whatever you want. Here's your money. Thanks. And that's really where we left off. I know we wanted to do some stuff in between. So while we're kind of setting up for the night, those that wanted to do some quick, maybe shopping montage, now's your chance. We're going to start with Ken. I know you had sent me a message in between. So if you want to go ahead and just go quick over what you were doing.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go shopping, first of all, for a water filter. I'm going to look for like a camping store or something like that, or a store. Like I want to buy a water filter that would hook up into a building. So something kind of commercial grade-ish. And I would ask the taxi cab, where do you find this kind of crap? Not like that, but I would say, where do you find like a water filter? So that's what I would be looking for. Is there that kind of like space, that kind of like place in Corellia?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's the entire city or the entire planet is like one giant city. So there's definitely, you can find a camping world somewhere, I think.
Okay. I'm going to make sure that it's. So I'll go there and I'll make sure to find something that's going to be big enough for a building or a bar. Something that's it's not going to be like a personal handheld one, but something significant. That you'd hook up into a house and it'd be like a water filter, and all you would have to get is change the filters every once in a while, or who knows what technology is there, Star Wars. So that's what I'd be looking for. Initially, how much do you think would that run ish?
I mean, just a couple hundred credits.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so cool. I would say I would spend like $150, 150 credits, on a nice-ish water filter, and ask the can you ship it? Where do you guys ship? Can you ship it to an Outer Rim planet? And I'm not talking Outer Rim. I'm talking Outer Rim planet.
Yeah, they can do it. It'll take a while to get there. But extra 100 credits, we'll get it there for you.
How about an extra 50 credits, and it'll get it there. And on the other side, you'll get the other 50 to make sure it's hand delivered to a bar. This planet called Peroni. It's on platform 14. There's no orbital guidance or something like that. I'll give you guys but it's a guy named it's a basilisk named Bug. You'll recognize him the immediate time you see him. And if you deliver to him, he'll give you the other 50, and that'll be your 100 delivery, just a guaranteed delivery that it gets into his hands.
Go ahead and roll a cool check for me.
Okay.
So your dice pool is going to be whatever your cool is plus 2 purple.
Okay.
Cool. My kids were doing beads, necklaces around my desk, so it's like...
So I got 1 threat.
Thanks.
So, not a failure, but not a success.
Okay. He's like, no, sorry, we do require payment up front.
Okay.
But we can insure it for an extra 10 credits.
I'm sorry, what? I missed the last part.
We can insure it for an extra 10 credits. So you're looking at...
260, and you deliver it and insure it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'll end up paying the guy, mumbling, stupid. And I'll end up paying the guy, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right, kind of pay the guy, thanks, and I'm gonna go right and call Bug. I know whatever his comm link is, and it's gonna wait for a little bit to transfer the call because it's really, really outside. When I'm talking Outer Rim, I'm talking Outer Rim.
Okay, love it. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Anybody else, while we're kind of setting up for whatever we're doing, have any shopping montage we can get out of the way?
Go ahead, David.
Mine's really quick. I would like to buy a handheld comm link, just so that I have one with the rest of the group. I showed that as 25 credits.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
How much did we get from Corvalli?
You didn't get anything from Corvalli.
From Dobry, we got 200.
200. Okay, all right.
200.
Is there a spot to track your money on our tracker thing?
There is. It's... Where did I see it? It took me a while to find it.
Just DM me and find it.
Yeah. It's on the one of the page 6. It's got your encumbrance, and then on the top right has your credits. If you're using the same character sheet that I am, and then and then below that's got your weapons and it's kind of your inventory.
Okay.
I mean, I would follow, I guess, Jack, because I'm looking to get stocked up on some whiskey again, and I think that's really all I need. I'm just kind of along for the ride.
Okay. Yeah, whiskey's going to be about 10 credits.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's 10 credits.
That's fine. I have I have many much credits. Hunter, are you actually talking, or are you?
Yeah, we can't. Yeah.
I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear you.
Thank you.
Let me rewind 10 minutes of conversation.
Yeah, I'd probably say get some supplies for the hummingbird. Just some rations. Enough for, I don't know, a week. For all of us.
Okay.
None for 1B though.
Yeah. They can they'll just bring it to the whatever starport you're parked at.
Another, how many credits do you think?
50.
All right.
I will follow them to ensure their safety.
Yeah, keep your eyes out, 1B, just in case. Never know.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. You guys are with me, right?
Yeah, we kind of are shopping together.
So,
if you're cool with that.
Yeah, that's fine. So, did you guys give me thoughts like what we're going to do, like when this is like now? Like, do you have any? Like,
well, I mean, if you're okay with it, I'm kind of thinking Kenna might need a little bit of guidance and some help. I'm okay with making sure she's in a good spot before we do anything else.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not talking like we got to leave like tonight or anything like that. I mean, if she's got stuff she's got to do, then let's let her do what she needs to do. But I'm talking about like after that, you know, like what are we doing?
We mostly fly by the seat of our pants.
Yeah, that's kind of it. You know, every now and then we pick up an odd job, you know, take some stuff from here over to there. Maybe that might be a start.
Yeah, I mean, the resistance can always use some people.
Well, we've kind of maybe have a name going for ourselves, at least started. We might be able to help out, yeah. I mean, I'm a man without a home, so.
Oh, the only thing I know is there's a lot of people out there that need some help. You know, I mean, the pay isn't great, but you know, you feel pretty good about yourself at the end of the day. I mean, if you guys want it, you know, I could get in touch with my contact. He's on Terrace, and see if he might have some work for us.
You wish to overall preserve life.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the goal of things here.
My primary programming falls in the line that you are also following. Sir, this would not be a bad idea.
No, I think it's a great idea. But like I said, you know, let's make sure she's good to go.
She is very ill.
Yeah, we won't leave her in a bad spot.
Yeah,
but I don't want to stay here. I can tell you that it's too big, too much going on. And you can kind of see all his cilia around his body that are kind of his perceptors are like on edge, just really like bringing everything in, kind of agitating him a little bit.
Yeah, this isn't my idea of a place I'd like to stay. You know, I mean, it's something to bring up to the whole group. But I thought I'd run it by you first because you seem like the guy in charge.
No, I think accidentally. That's what happens when you have the ship. But it's definitely a group effort here.
Currently an autonomous commune, as it were. A collective.
Okay, all right. We'll play it like that.
While that conversation's happening, we'll go to Kenna.
Okay. So I'll call up Bug. Let that connect. and wait for him to answer. And when he does, I'll be like, Bug, what is the over-under of me coming back?
Well, that's really up to you.
All right, so what I would do is I would probably right now bet about 100, 200 credits I'm not coming back, right? I'm going to send you a water filter, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to sell that clean water, because it's the only clean water on the planet that you don't have to ship in. Sell that. That's my payment out of here. And all you have to do is just give my dad whiskey till he dies. And don't even, in fact, if you want to really tick him off, tell him I joined the Jedi Order. I'm sure he'll die instantly then, and you don't have to worry about him anymore. Okay? It's been a pleasure working for you. No, it hasn't, but you got your money back. Screw you. Gotta go. And hang up.
Okay,
Mic
bye.
drop.
You get a call trying to come back in.
Nope.
Okay. Roll. What did you want to do? It's you, Mike.
I want to.
Who am I?
I want to maybe talk to Dobry about potentially getting some outfitted for the new journey with maybe some potential reserves that they have. Maybe some armor from the armory, some weapons potentially.
Okay. I mean, specifically, what do you want to role play that out, or you just want a quick answer there?
We can role play it out. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, I guess are we still all kind of sitting in the Hummingbird in Coruscant? Or are we at the Jedi Temple? Or
I think the
are
Hummingbird,
doing our shopping montage.
Hummingbird is parked at the Jedi Temple.
Okay.
And so Kenna took like a quick taxi, a Star Wars Uber. Somebody will come up with a funny name for that later.
A Stuber.
That's not funny. Yes, I mean everybody's kind of like there-ish. We haven't moved it, so you're still there.
Okay.
Wendy and I are trying on chinos.
Then I'm going to maybe walk the temple in search of their armory, and maybe just kind of peruse the wares.
That's it. Steal from the Jedis.
It always ends well.
Okay, and so you're because like if I'm looking at Jedi armor, it looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it does.
But I mean, it's pretty expensive.
Is there? I didn't even know there was such a thing as Jedi armor.
There is.
It's called plot armor.
It is pretty sweet.
It's called plot armor.
It's armored robes.
Well, they have a couple different kind. They have in the wiki, it's listed as ancient. Well, what was it? Whoa, hang on a second. It's ancient battle armor. They have Jedi battle armor. They have the temple armor.
Is that actually for this game, or is that just the Wikipedia?
It's the Wikipedia. But it has all the stats, so I'm assuming it's for... Well, this is for the...
Force and Destiny, probably. Okay.
Yeah, it is the Force and Destiny wiki.
Sure. Yeah, so how we're going to do this? You're not going to talk to Dobry, you're just going to go search around?
I'm just going to see if they have some stuff laying around in a storeroom. Just walk around.
Alright, yeah, give me a perception check. Dice pool will be 2.
Alright, so it'll be 2
Purple.
1 success.
Okay. So, yeah, you kind of enter, you see Dobry in, like, several 100 feet away and cross really quickly. And then you just kind of duck to the right, and you find these big alleyways to the right, passageways, hallways, what they're called in buildings, I believe. you
Breezeway.
breezeways. You find them, and you do find a armory. You can see into it.
Okay. Are there alarmed floors?
Time to rob from Jedi.
Khajiit have words.
Not that you can tell. You can give me a check for it if you want.
No, I'm actually going to go back and walk through the halls and find Dabri.
Okay.
I'm going to seek out Dabri.
Okay. Yeah, you find her pretty easily. She was in the room that crossed. Oh, welcome back, Roll. What can I do you for?
So, Dabri, we were out doing what you'd asked, and I know we got fairly compensated for that, but we're here for the time being, until she gets her training or whatever she needs to do. We're kind of chomping at the bit to get back out there, but it's a dangerous world. We seem to attract the worst in people. And what are the chances of us maybe getting some help from the Jedi to upgrade our weapons and armor, and maybe even some training? I mean, you said we were all earmarked for we were all indexed to be potential Jedi. What's the holdup? What are the chances of us?
Well,
putting that training to good use.
I don't want to pump the brakes too hard on this, but just to be clear, you're more like mercenaries, and we pay you for your skills. But without going through the training, you won't become. I mean, roll not to put this too harshly, but I don't think you'll ever become a full-fledged Jedi.
Ouch. Okay.
I mean, there were reasons why you weren't selected for one reason or another. It's not anything to do with you as a person or your aptitude. It was, maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe, who knows?
I'll say, okay. Well, thanks for that info, and
I'm gonna put you in the friend zone, okay? But I mean, so what aid specifically are you looking for? Maybe there's something I can do. You are a nice person.
Well, I saw you guys had an armory back there. A lot of the Jedi are out fighting these battles. What do you guys say we put some of that armor to good use, some of the weapons to good use?
Well, I mean, those are kind of getting shipped out daily. It's a regimented thing. It's I could offer you something. Come with me real quick, and we'll go look and see what we have.
All right.
She's gonna take you to the gift shop and give you one of the fake lightsabers.
Give you one of those spoon out of the Jedi Temple.
Okay. Yeah, so while that's happening, anybody else wanting to do anything?
I'll head back to the group with my I was rejected from the Jedi Order, and all I got is this crummy t-shirt. Sorry.
No. Sorry, I'm reading.
I don't have anything to do until we get the whole group together, and it's time to metagame.
Okay.
I will be out for a couple more hours. When I come back, you almost not recognize me. I will have a haircut, some clean clothes, and I'm gonna walk up to the hummingbird. I'll look like I think I posted the picture of that's what I look like after I'm all cleaned up.
Nice.
And so I come up to the hummingbird and I wait kind of by the ramp. Wait for the ramp. Just kind of waiting there with my bags kind of put down.
Okay.
Just wait.
Okay. All right. So, roll. You guys head through this big area, and she presses some buttons on the keypad. And as you look in here, you see that there's a lot of rack space, a lot of empty shelves. You see a couple miscellaneous things in here. But she hands you a hilt to a lightsaber. And she says, so this is all we have. As you look around, there's not much. But it doesn't work. It needs a few parts and a few pieces. But I think you could get it to work.
Well, thank you. That's great. I think we'll put this to good use. I can't wait to tear it apart and get her working.
Okay. And so, I'm sorry I couldn't offer you more. Again, these doors are open. If you want to try and advance your training, the ability to become a full-fledged Jedi, probably not on the cards, but we can teach you what we do have available. We can teach you, how to harness the skills you all have. And more work you do, maybe as we get shipments in, we'll be able to assist a little bit more. Okay.
Great.
And she just pats you on the shoulder and kind of walks away, and the armory closes. In other words, there is an opening in the library. You are correct. All right. So heading back to the CS Hummingbird. Roll.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So as you do that, what's everybody else doing? Are you guys all kind of reconvened at this point on the Hummingbird, ready to go?
Sir, Jake got me the pants. What did you call them?
They're called chinos.
Sir, do I look more human? Am I stylish?
You look great. You look great, 1B. I love it. So I imagine we're approaching. I imagine we're approaching the Hummingbird and see Ken up there. Kenna, not you, huh?
Captain, requesting to come aboard as part of the crew.
Relax. You didn't spend all your credits in one place,
I totally
did you?
Yep, not at two places.
Of course you did. Well, you cleaned up good. You look good.
When Kenya salutes you, I'm gonna look at you and raise my eyebrow.
I don't know if I'll see that, but
And when he tells Kenna that she looks good, I'm gonna look at her and raise my eyebrow.
Oh!
it wasn't
Shots
that kind
fired.
Of it was, you're just cleaned up, and I'm noticing it. I'm taking the time to notice your self-care.
Well, thank you. I totally lied to you earlier. I totally want that lightsaber back.
The one we gave Dabri.
Yeah.
What's that gonna look like? You just gave it to her. Minutes later, you want it back.
Yeah.
I think it's called changing your mind.
Does that work? I don't know. I'm from a background where you make a decision, you stick with it. It's hard.
If she's a Jedi, there's a good chance she already knows you're coming to ask for it back.
That's a good point. And I come with an apology, too, for the Jedi.
By all means, I got
I take off.
Cargo. I was just gonna say I have cargo to load, and I could use her help. But anyways, so I'll start like getting those packages of rations loaded in, and
oh, here, let me do that, Captain. And I'm gonna put the deals together. And I'll grab one of the boxes.
Oh, sure, I'll help too, Captain. I'll grab the other handle from with Jack.
He has no facial expressions, but he'd probably be smiling a little bit. Well, then that's all right.
Ken, are you going back?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, she took out.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as you enter, I would say almost like hurriedly entered into the temple. You do see Dabri milling about. Oh, welcome back. It's odd that both of you have come back to visit. Is there something I could help you with?
I want to ask a favor, and first I'm going to apologize. I was really mean and nasty my whole life to the Jedi for no reason, and it's not your guys' fault. And that's the first thing. Second thing, can I have the saber back that or did you find the owner? And then can I have it back and use it for our mission? And then, look, and I pulled down that little tag. Like, I even got a Padawan braid. I put it in. I know I'm not a Padawan, but I really kind of feel like I want to be one. And I hope I'm not offending you. Maybe I should cut it off. I'm sorry. I'm a nervous talker.
Well, about the lightsaber, I actually gave it to your friend. Roll.
Oh, just pass it around. Oh, jeez.
They re-gifted the lightsaber.
So maybe you may want to check in with him, and then
okay.
You'll always be a Padawan in my heart. But unfortunately, you are, as I told Roll, you are not a Padawan. But I do want to say I appreciate your apology. Sometimes the Jedi get a bad name.
You're really nice. You're really nice and really careful not careful, but full of caringness. That's what I wanted to say. I thought you'd be more kind of stuffy, and you're not. So I'm wrong, and I like to apologize.
Would you like a hug?
No, we're not there yet, but
I'm sorry. I thought you might have wanted one, but
it's fine. I'm not a hugger. Just not. But if I build one, will it be like? Will you all get mad? Because I know I rebuilt the other one. I can build it like a brand new one. Just the kyber crystal. If I go to like the planet where all the kyber crystals are, am I going to get shot down because I'm not a Jedi?
Well, sometimes the kyber doesn't really speak to you, and therefore doesn't work. But you have my blessing to build a lightsaber and get it to work.
Thank you. You guys are great. And I turn around and walk.
They never said how many.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the hummingbird.
Okay. Okay.
The hummingbird's gone. No. I'm kidding. I don't know how much a week's worth of rations for 5 people looks like, but I imagine it's all loaded by the time you get back.
It's just 3 boxes of those dried nugget sticks that Luke eats on Dagobah.
Okay.
Kenna, did you get it? You got it back?
No, Roll has it.
What? This?
That one. You see the little pieces of wood, the gaff wood? Do you know where the gaff wood grows?
I don't. This is just what Dabri gave me when I was asking for some weapons and armor.
Fine. And I walk past, I'm mumbling. It's a stupid. My lightsaber. It's not his. It's stupid.
Is that like a childhood story where the gaff wood grows?
No, it grows on the planet. It doesn't burn. That's why I use it as a heat shield.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So, wow, that's weird. She gave it to Roll.
Yeah.
So we got kind of a predicament on our hands.
I just build. Go ahead.
Yeah, she said this one doesn't work, so I was planning on taking it apart and playing with it. Let's try and build lightsabers for everybody in the group.
Okay.
And you can have this one back.
Okay.
But
we need kyber crystals.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta find some parts for it.
Look at you guys and your science experiment. Oh.
All right. Well,
They're science siblings now.
are we done here? Are we ready to take off?
I mean,
Jack, you said you have a contact somewhere.
yeah, I was when we were out, I was talking to him, and I know the resistance always needs some help. I have a contact. He's on Tarvis, which is near Mandalore, and so it'd be right in the thick of things. And it doesn't always pay the best, but at least, you know, what I was doing was helping people. And it's something.
Want to make that money.
It's true. It's true.
All right. If everybody's in and loaded up, let's get moving. And where'd you say, Devin?
So about that, we'll have to give him a call. See, I've never met the guy. I just got his number.
All right.
So, I mean, I can give him a call if that's what everybody wants to do. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. If anybody's got other suggestions, you know, let's hear them.
Nothing.
I mean, we're all fueled up. We got enough food.
All right. So let me go talk to him first and fill him in on the situation, and then we'll see how it goes. So I'll go over to the communication console and I guess I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how cinematically this works. Like, is it a hologram device? Am I just talking over a radio that everybody can hear?
For
We decided it was
headset?
a hologram.
Yeah, we said it was a hologram.
Okay. All right. So I'll punch in the coordinates or whatever on the hologram. Is there a way to turn off the visual part? Or, well, I guess I've never seen him, so I'll just call him and you know, let it ring or whatever.
Yeah, so you see, you know, a la Emperor Palpatine, it's shadowed. You can't see them, but you see a figure come up. Hello, Jack.
Hey, so I'm sure you got my last message, and things kind of fell apart on Corvus.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah. So I did what I'm supposed to. You know, I trashed the place, and I made out with some friends here, and they seemed like a nice group, and we were wondering if you didn't need some kind of work. I know I did you know, the bar thing for you and help the refugees and that, but you know, this group seems to be a little more wheeling and dealing.
There's always things you could do here. Just meet here on Tarvis. You said Tarvis now. You got fucking stuck in my head. Meet here on Taurus. Just come into the main starport. Hard to miss. Just come on and we'll have it all set up for you.
Oh, there is no V. Okay, my bad. Taurus, like the car.
thinking of TARDIS.
No, like Tervis, like I think the cup thing. Anyway, all right. Well, yeah. So we'll be on our way, and I'll turn it off. Like,
Okay.
turn around to the group. All right. Sounds like we got work.
Yay!
That easy. All right, where are we going? You said Taurus.
Taurus.
There. All right, I'll punch it in. No idea how long it's going to take.
It takes a while. Yeah. So we did do the hyperspace travel time. So again, kind of. Dude, my brain's not working. It's anywhere from 3 days to a week if you're going outside of the region.
Wow.
So 3 days to a week of just travel time. You got the rations. You're good to go. You got enough.
Right.
So if you look at that cheat sheet, it's there.
Would you like me to cover astrogation, sir?
Yes. 1B. I think I'm going to need a day to myself. And as you're like looking at Dryce, some of his chitinous plates are starting to molt, and they're starting to like shed. So and I'm sure 1B's seen this before. Yeah, I just need to put me in the back for a day.
Would you like your soothing cream, sir?
No, this is one of the lighter ones. It'll be fine.
Affirmative.
Hey,
You guys are the worst.
Our current Discord, meme lording, it's very bad to each other.
Guys,
Oh god. Leave this one in because that'll be fun.
all right. So, Dryce is gonna give the navigate astrogation over to 1B and go like in the back corner, and he's going to molt for a little bit.
Okay. And you pull that just not up there. All right. Anybody else want to do anything while you're traveling, or we could just go boop, speed it up and.
I would actually like to pull apart that lightsaber and see if it's just the kyber crystal missing or if there's anything else. I'm sure there's some type of mechanics check or something.
Yeah, there's definitely you can do a mechanics check. Yeah, you can do a mechanics check. So pulling it apart is going to be pretty easy. We'll give you. Apparently, I muted myself sometime in my laughing fit. Pretty easy. You can go ahead and do a mechanics check. Well,
2 successes, 2 advantages.
well, where's your dice pool?
Just 2 greens.
Well, you gotta throw in the difficulty.
Oh,
1 difficulty, so 1 purple.
look, it still says 2 successes, 2 advantages. I'll re-roll. 1 success.
No advantage.
What'd you roll? The re-roll?
Just 1 success.
Okay. Yeah, Kenna, what are you doing while Roll is just taking apart this lightsaber that you...
I'm training. I'm trying, like I'm punching and stuff, and I'm trying not to pay attention. And when he's done, I'll just stop. It's like nothing is wrong with it but the crystal. I spent years fixing it. You just should have asked me, okay? Go back.
Hey,
I actually amped up the power. Its spark time is much more efficient than it used to be. And because it was overheating, which is probably why the guy asked us to fix it in the first place, I used the shield, and now it works better. But now it's all apart, and I don't think you know how to put it back.
Yeah,
and I'll start punching again.
What are all these spare parts for?
Not listening. La 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 la.
I like this shared custody of the baby lightsaber.
Dude, it's so good.
We got going on here.
This wasn't set up on purpose. Yeah, so you pull it apart pretty easily. Now, are you going to try and put it back together during this trip, or are you just leaving it apart, maybe seeing if you can identify something that's broken?
I think we should just. Let's kind of. Should we just leave it apart until we find a kyber crystal?
I'm not sure. It's your lightsaber.
All right. Well, I'll put it back together, and I'll carry it with me. Or why don't you hang on to it if it's that important to you? I mean, we're gonna build more. Why don't we try and build a second or a third one, or try and build lightsabers for the entire crew, except for 1B.
Wouldn't that be great to have him use a lightsaber? Oh, that's a great idea. And I'm gonna like go back into my room and like pull out my mechanic set and sit down on the table and look around and say, wait, we only have one set. We don't have enough pieces. But I think 1B with a lightsaber is going to be the perfect. Just you can't get any better than that.
That's probably true.
In that case, I'm gonna just hang on to this one then.
I'll put my mechanics back and I'll just keep on trading.
Well, you all can donate mine or whatever. I'm not interested.
Sure. Keep on.
I like the idea of doing surgery with a lightsaber.
I love it. All right. So, anybody else have anything they want to do while this is coming up?
Do you want me to roll an astrogation for like how much travel time it'll take us or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah. I mean, so where Taurus is, it's like directly on like the main hyperspace pathways.
Hyperspace pathways.
Yeah, dude, that's not an easy one. So yeah, pretty easy. So you guys make there with no issues. And so as you come out of hyperspace, you instantly... So I'll let you come up with this. How does your radar work?
Not well.
Well, I don't know. I would need some help here.
Do you have the schematics of the ship?
Yeah. So I'm sure it's got like a readout screen, but like, what are you asking specifically? Like, what is it scanning for?
Yeah, are you like scanning at all times? How does that work for you all?
Well, I would think it'd be like a three-dimensional readout.
Anything that pops into proximity of our sensors just gives us a little alarm that lets us know there's a blip.
I like that.
It probably doesn't run all the time. It's probably something like after we came out of light speed, out of hyperspace, you do a quick scan of the area and see what's going on.
I like that idea.
And its sensor range is medium, so I think when it gets into that range, it just kind of gives us fires off a little blip, and then we can either choose to investigate further, I imagine, or not, depending on the size of the blip, frequency of the blip.
Okay. As you exit hyperspace, we're going to go into some ship combat here, folks. You instantly.
And I misspoke last time we were taken off very quickly. There are 2 forward turret-mounted light laser cannons. So up in that upper deck area, there are 2 seats.
And you have an arc going forward.
Yeah, I didn't see the count was 2 on there, so there are 2 seats up there.
So, okay, folks, I'm going to be real with everybody. Starship Combat in Force and Destiny, reading about it and everybody's complaints about it, it sucks. So we're going to work our way through this as best as possible. We're going to figure it out, and then we're probably going to change it sometime throughout because it's garbage.
If I remember right, it's that 1 to 10 ratio we got to keep in mind. I guess no, we don't.
No, it'll be no. So
Put down
all right.
my blaster helmet.
All right. So how it normally works in ships, you all have jobs, but in smaller. So if you were in a capital ship, y'all have jobs. You're not in a capital ship. You're in a small vessel. One job, and that's the pilot. 1B, you can help, but you are not a pilot. So how the mechanics work, it's really unflexible.
So the 2 turrets, the people in the turrets don't do anything? So like if Roland and I took the turrets or whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. I think we're going to change a lot of this. So I'm going to say people can man turrets. And how combat works, it works a lot like normal combat. You have a maneuver, you have an action. So there, if you guys open up your actual books, there are specific maneuvers you can do. Let's pull that page open, everybody.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, so space combat's trash in this game, is from what I understand. So we're going to try it out. We're going to see what it is. If it's trash, guess what, folks? We'll change it. If it's good.
So, let's see. Maneuvers, aim.
So under maneuvers, you have accelerate, decelerate, evasive maneuvers, stay on target, punch it, angle, deflector, shields. So those are your maneuvers. Those are pilot maneuvers, nothing else. For actions for ships, you have damage control, gain the advantage, additional ships and vehicle actions, perform a combat check. So you don't have a ton of stuff to do, but we're going to kind of play it as is.
Check out page 8 of this, and that might be easier for everyone.
Oh yeah, that's.
I was looking at that one too.
Legit, not have that open. But there's some things you need to understand. So silhouette is the ship's size. I don't know why you call it silhouette. Maybe that's a space term. I'm not in Space Force. So the ship you're in is sub 4. So if you think about that, your defense zones are forward and aft. So your butt is kind of exposed. If that makes sense. You get 1 free starship maneuver per round. You get 2 strain. So this is where 1B, you come into play. So if there are 2 pilots, the pilot does not take the strain, the ship takes the strain. So you have a strain threshold on your ship.
Did we recover the 3 strain from that fast takeoff we did?
I would say you probably did that.
Okay. So we have a total of 16 system strain left.
Okay, so now you have an accelerate, decelerate. Those are going to be your maneuvers. You have speeds. So much like that band of range you have when on foot combat, you have a band of speeds that you have. Now, the speeds are kind of confusing. So you guys, I would say you come out of hyperspace, you're probably at a speed of like 1. You're not going super fast. You kind of decelerate, and then you see that, you don't see it. You just see the hostile blip come up. Then speed of 1. And so your maneuvers are what, at that speed, are what it requires. So look at that cheat sheet that everybody has. All right, so evasive action is maneuver. So maneuver, you can upgrade a purple die. So if I'm attacking you, you do an evasive action. You give me a purple die into my dice pool. But if you're in an evasive action, you get a purple dice added to your attack. So it's a pro and a con. Stay on target, you upgrade, you get an extra green dice. Punch it, you immediately go to maximum speed, suffer 1 strain per speed increase. So if you punch it and you go to speed 6, you're going to suffer 6 strain.
And that's what we did last time, yeah.
Yeah, so reassign 1 setback dice from defense zone to different defense zone. So those are the maneuvers. Starship actions, boost shields, 1 strain plus 1 defense to a defense zone. Co-pilot, so you can add a purple dice to piloting checks, stuff like that. Fire discipline, you can give, as an action, you can give one of your gunners a boost dice. So that makes sense. Okay. And so it sounds like Chris or Harvey, fire discipline would be your leadership skill, and your check's going to be 3 purple in your leadership skill. If you succeed, these are what you can do, right? Gain advantage, stuff like this. So that's all the stuff that can happen. Any quick questions before we start? So we're going to start with a surprise round, by the way.
Okay. Yes, one real quick question. First of all, just a reminder, because we have a silhouette that's sub 4, we get 1 free starship maneuver per round. And then when it comes to the co-piloting, I do have space piloting as a... I have a rank in that, and then I also have a rank in gunnery. So would it make sense to have my roles helping Chris?
Well, I think just from the roleplay mechanics, Dryce isn't going to let you drive. He's going to have 1B. I think he's probably going to let you be a gunner just from roleplays.
Okay.
I mean, if you guys want to talk that out, that's up to you. I wouldn't decide that.
I currently have a 3 in piloting spacecraft. A 3 green.
Okay, I do too. Okay. Go.
Same here.
Cranky's over here.
Oh, a whole lot of cooks in the kitchen, huh?
What is so gunnery is what we would be using if we were in the pods or whatever, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So Roll, you took points in gunnery, right?
No, I think it came with
But you got a boost to it.
I've got 1 rank in.
All right. Kenya, do you have any ranks in gunnery?
No, but I just have
Okay.
the 3 green, so just a 3 green. Yeah.
See, I've only got 2 green, so maybe it makes sense for you to take the other pod.
Okay.
Um,
Or were you talking to Roll? I'm sorry.
no, I was talking to both. So if Roll and Kenya take the pods, you guys got better odds than I do.
Yeah, and Jack, you can try and repair stuff. You can do things in there.
Yeah,
So-
and I mean, I've got
We lost Chris. He'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do you guys, before we start... Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, before we start the combat, do you mind if we take a quick...
No, we can take a quick 5. So we'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody. Don't go anywhere. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. We had to pee really bad. I almost filled the cup. All right, so we'll go ahead. Yeah, so combat. We were talking about it a little bit off stream. I think we're gonna try it. We're gonna go with the rules as written. So we're gonna raw dog it for this. Harvey,
Just
stop
asking for it, man.
We're gonna do rules as written for this combat, and then we're probably gonna change it because these rules are kind of dumb. So what's gonna happen immediately is you guys are gonna get shot at, and it's not gonna be fun. I'll tell you that straight up.
Straight up now, Tim.
So it's kind of cool. I got an image for y'all of what you're fighting against. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. So that guy has nunchucks and a thong. Look at it closely.
Oh, that's a fancy vessel.
Yeah.
Is that a Klingon bird of prey?
Yeah, it's a Klingon bird of prey. It came from the Romulan star system with the Ferengis.
Fits.
So guys, this thing shoots at you.
Evasive maneuver.
You can't just say that. That's on your action as a pilot.
I declare evasive maneuver.
All right. So here's
ace.
All right. Listen up, guys. Here's how this works. I rolled 2 successes, 4 advantages.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
2 successes, 4 advantages. Do you want to see what this thing fires? So this thing shoots.
We're about to.
And one fun thing about Star Wars, is there's qualities to your ship. I don't think the CS Hummingbird has any of these qualities, but this one has linked to it. So if you look up linked, I use my advantage to link multiple shots. This ship has a link of 3. So you're going to get 3 immediate shots, dealing 6 damage per shot, plus the 2. So you get hit with 3 of these right away.
So we just blow up then?
No. You guys have like 18 hull, or... Yeah.
Which would be...
Well, 6 times 3 is 18 plus 2.
Minus your armor, so just like combat, you have an armor of 4.
4 armor, and hull trauma is 22.
So 6. So it's 2, so 6. Plus, what did I say, another 3?
9.
No, 2 successes. So it's 4 times 3.
12.
So you take 12 hull trauma instantly, folks.
Alright, we're half dead.
You're not instantly dead. Now we're going to... So since you're all surprised, we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. So you guys are going to roll per your station. So we're gonna just go ahead and fuck this thing up instantly and just do it how we want, right? So
can I read this just so that we have like 6 minds on this skill that I have?
Yeah.
Called intuitive evasion. So I can perform the intuitive evasion maneuver, suffer 1 strain. Now would that be my personal strain or ship strain? And commit a 4.
Nice.
Repeat that.
4.
He locked up.
4. He froze.
Did his fucking new computer die already?
It's really hot, so that's what I'm thinking. Is that maybe having a bad time.
Wow.
Ice up.
Okay, you're back.
You're back. Hello, welcome back.
4.
Wow, it did nothing on my end. That's weird.
So repeat all the things you said about the stuff.
You said 4 and you went
fucking A. Alright, so perform the intuitive evasion maneuver. Suffer 1 strain, commit a force dice up to the ranks of intuitive evasion, which would be 1.
Okay.
Upgrade difficulty of combat checks targeting starship or vehicle by equal amount. Suffer 1 strain every round the force dice remains committed.
So, first part, it sounds like yes, you are taking your own physical strain because you are
and you upgrade the difficulty
to your rolls. There, Billy Zed.
Okay. How does it say when you can do that? Is it at will?
It says perform the evasion maneuver. So when it's my turn and I'm doing a maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that and add a force dice.
Yeah, Chris, I think your computer's dead.
You're cutting in and out.
Real chunky.
You have more robot than I do.
Yeah, hey, welcome Tabletop to Keyboard. Devin is back for our Star Wars campaign. Okay, so since you all are surprised, you will, instead of using your cool to roll initiative, you're going to use your vigilance. And so vigilance, you just roll it straight out, and that's what your number is. Now we're going to roll it. This is how we're going to do it, okay? So we're going to have a pilot section. We're going to have a gunner section, and then we're going to have just a straight mechanic section. So we're changing it up a little bit. We're not doing rules as written. I changed my mind on the fly. We're doing it live. So you said this has 2 guns in it, Chris?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
2 forward turret-mounted light laser cannons. Close range, damage of 5. Critical is 3. Whatever that symbol is, I can't remember.
So the hard part, and where I don't want it to be unfair for you guys, this has 3. So this thing has 3 guns, right? So it actually has a mounted quad medium rate laser cannon, and then it has twin laser cannons. So this has a lot of firepower.
This thing's got medium range, so we got to close in on him even to do any damage right now.
But I mean, I'm saying you guys are coming out of light speed, and this thing is medium range already. So it's right there as you come out. So you guys are in medium range already. So go ahead and roll your vigilance, and we'll work this out. We're gonna play test.
So we all roll this, correct?
Yes.
And we just roll whatever our score is on our sheet.
Correct.
For vigilance. All right.
Correct.
2 successes, 2 advantages.
So Devin got a 2.
2 successes.
Kenna got a 2.
2 advantages, nothing else.
Are we going just straight vigilance?
Yeah.
Wow. I only have 1. One advantage.
2 successes, 1 advantage.
All right. So roll. Jack and Kenna all rolled 2, so you guys are in that spot. 1B and Dryce rolled a 0. I rolled 3. Oh! You guys are getting pounded again.
I'm telling you, everyone. It's been an honor.
I told you guys could TPK tonight. I wasn't lying. Four successes, 1 threat. So go ahead and keep that threat for me. I'm running out. So how linked works, by the way, just so everybody's, if you read it in the book, you use your advantages to link it. So every one you want to link, you use 2 advantages for. So I used 6 advantages in that first one. I'm going to use only 4 advantages.
Were all those guns medium range, or were some short range?
All of them were it's 1 quad cannon. It's medium range.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
So
right.
I'm gonna. Is it my turn next?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna figure out the damage first. So you're taking 6 damage minus the 4, so that's 2 plus 4, so that's 6 times 2 is 12. I'm assuming that downs the CS Hummingbird.
We had 10 left.
Yeah, so you took another 12 damage. So how this happens, you see this ship just instantly come up on you, and it has an insignia. Actually, who would know best? Everybody give me a knowledge check against 1 purple.
Knowledge check?
Education? Core world? Lore?
You should just have a straight knowledge. It's your intelligence with a knowledge rank.
What?
I have
It
knowledge.
breaks it. Well, it's 2 no matter what for me.
Does it break it up? So in the beginner book, it doesn't break it
Yeah.
up. It's just knowledge.
Yeah.
I have knowledge warfare.
Yeah, that'll be fair. I like that.
I rolled 1 success, 2 advantages.
All right.
You said knowledge warfare?
Yeah, that's fine too. Or you could do core. You could pick whatever your best knowledge ability is. So if you have core worlds, outer rim, they're all over.
We're rolling against.
1 purple.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna roll outer rim.
Okay.
I have 2, and you said we have to give ourselves 1 purple, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll against purple. I'll do it again.
I had 2 successes, 1 threat.
I had a wash.
Okay.
1 success, 3 advantages.
2 successes, 1 advantage.
Okay. So you guys.
1 success, 2 advantages.
Everybody but Dryce. You guys instantly see the emblem of the bounty hunter, and you probably know this was not a good thing to mess with. Instantly think about Tylo and the bounty hunter shooting your fucking plane down. So as this thing just comes up on you quick, it fires 2 quick quad cannons at you, and CS Hummingbird being a little cargo ship, you can't take it. So you instantly, and Dryce, I'm going to need you to...
Evasive maneuver. Evasive maneuver.
Give me... Give me a piloting check with 2 purple.
So I can minus... It says on my character sheet I have the black dice with the minus sign through it.
I think you can minus the setback. Go ahead and just roll 1 purple. I'll give you that.
1 purple. Alright. So yellow, green, and 1 purple. That's 2 advantages.
You've.
Okay. So as you're trying to realize what the hell is going on, everybody else sees it except you, and you take 2 quick shots to the back of the ship, and you're going down. You do what you can. 1B, you can help here. So go ahead and you give me a piloting check while maybe Dryce is having some troubles.
What difficulty would you like?
2 purple.
Oh, right.
And just so that I'm clear, we came out of hyperspace. Are we in space right now? And you said we're going down. Do you mean we're floating, or are we in the atmosphere of Taurus?
I'm going to say you're in the atmosphere of Taurus.
Oh.
So you're instantly being kind of pulled into the planet
Got
itself.
it. Okay. All right. That was all right.
Gravity. Okay. 3 successes, 1 threat.
Okay. So Dryce, as he even froze up. Perfect for this.
Did I, or am I sorry?
Your camera's frozen. You're going down into the planet, and 1B, you're able to just pull it up last second. This thing crashes, but you're not dead. And you crash somewhere on the planet outside of what you assume is Taurus. And you see, as your ship hits, it falls into some fauna. You know, it's a good cover. And it sends up some smoke. It starts some of the trees around you on fire. You see this ship, this giant, it almost looks like a Klingon warship, to be honest. It just kind of flies over you, and then it takes off. But
it flew over like the wreckage and then took off?
Yeah.
Is anyone injured?
And I'm going to say everybody... How do we want to do this? Roll a vigilance check against 3 purple.
Vigilance against 3 purple.
We lost Chris again.
He's going to move to the desktop app. Be right
We said
back.
3 purple.
3 purple.
1 success, 3 threats.
1 failure, 2 threats.
Okay.
1 success, 2 threats.
Okay.
What am I rolling something? Can you hear me?
Yes, roll a vigilance check against 3 purple.
Oh fuck! I only have 1 in vigilance.
And so everybody who failed, take that in your wounds.
2 failures, 2 threats.
So 1 failure, 2 threats means that I take 1 wound.
1 wound, yeah.
1 success, 1 threat.
Okay, so I think Roll and 1B, you guys were kind of buckled in, ready to go. Roll, or 1B, you were moving the ship. Roll, you're buckled into the cannon. Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't mean to shoot you down that quick, but this was a planned shoot down. You guys were going to die no matter what. So as you hit and you guys kind of get an idea, sorry my chair's really squeaky, as you get an idea of what the fudge just happened, you look around you. You are on... Jack, have you ever been here before? Were you on Taurus or were you on Mandalore?
I was on Mandalore, and then I was smuggled out into Corvus, where we met up with the group. So no, I've never been to Taurus. I just know that the people who helped me were from there.
Okay. So where you're at, when you were coming down, Dryce, you saw it, 1B, you saw it as you're trying to steer the ship. A couple kilometers from where you crashed is like urban, actual city. Where you're at though is rural. Like, I don't want to say rural, it's like forest. You see a lot of trees around you, but the ship's down. It's not completely wasted. And then whoever failed that vigilance check, go ahead and take that damage, whatever your fails were. That's your wounds, and that's where we pick up.
Everyone, we should leave quickly. The bounty hunter is most likely parking their vessel in the town and will be coming this way.
Yeah, I agree. We gotta go.
All right, get the food that you can, I guess, and let's go.
Sure. You seem injured. Let me help.
Yeah, I took 2 wounds.
Okay.
I'll stuff some of the chickle sticks in my pocket.
What's Kenna and Roll doing?
Kenna is she didn't take any wounds, but she's just like she's grabbing stuff and putting it in her bag. And if anybody noticed, she's just putting anything she can, like anything that's like scrap metal, just things in her bag, just like, and ties it up and just all right, let's go.
I'm gonna collect some bits and bobs, odds and ends, some food, and throw them in my bag and get ready to roll out.
Okay. You taking that lightsaber?
Yeah, that's already in my bag.
Two Socks, what is your wound threshold?
My total, like,
how
many I can totally take?
I need current, I need to find out if your current wounds are equal, half, or less of your wound threshold.
I took 2 out of 12, so I was at 10.
Okay. Medicine check. 1 success.
Okay. Dryce, do you want to do mechanics to see how the damage on this thing, or Kenna? I guess anybody else?
Yeah, I'll start checking it out.
Yeah, I'd like to do that as well.
All right, so everybody doing it. Go ahead and do it against 2 purple. This is pretty beat up.
1 success, 2 threats.
1 success.
I got an advantage, but I got failure. So Kenna's so shook up, she doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Okay.
2 advantages, 1 failure.
Okay. 1B, you rolling, or are you good?
Oh, for the damage to the ship?
Yeah. As you're kind of looking around.
I fix organics.
Okay. So Jack and Jack and Dryce. Jack, you're looking around. You notice there's something that hasn't been there before. It's a tracker on your Hummingbird.
On the inside, or
on
the like
inside of the Hummingbird. So it's a little device stuck right here. As you look at it, you notice that it's transmitting everything that was said in the Hummingbird, and it also tracked your position. But you look at it, and you, Jack and Dryce, you look around the ship. It is salvageable. It can be fixed. It's going to need some parts.
Can I smash the tracker?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll take the hilt of my gun and smash it, and then pop it off and throw it to Dryce.
Yeah, that's new.
I don't know where this came from, but I think you've been compromised.
That's new.
I would deduce it was the drunk gentleman.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
sorry, the who?
He didn't make it to the ship, though.
The drunk?
Anyway, we should probably get moving. It's salvageable, but we can only do that if we're alive. We gotta get away. Get to a new spot, make a new plan.
Turn off the generator. Turn off the generator. Just turn off the engines. The engine's still on?
Oh, it's all cut. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Dryce for the tracker back, the tracer.
Yeah, I'll toss it back.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket to check out later.
Okay.
Do we have any kind? I mean, I don't know if like Star Wars has like, you know, the World Wide Web. Do we have like a map app that we can use or something? Or would we have gotten that from our ship, and now that it's dead, we don't have a map or anything?
Probably would have gotten that from your ship, but I would say 1B and Dryce got the general location of where the town is.
All right, let's start walking. I'm gonna pull out my blaster and have it unholstered.
Okay. As you guys take 100 steps, you see two humans that look like they're just dirty, darker complexions. You know, hair is tight to the head, and they run out and go, "Oh, are you guys okay? I saw what happened, and holy shit."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're okay, but we gotta get to nearest city. How far out are we?
You're about an hour's walk, maybe two. We got a quick place you can stay if you want to rest up a little bit, maybe figure out what the heck happened. I saw that other ship come in and just, I don't know what the hell you did, but I didn't waste any time. If you just want, we have a house right over here.
They could be like, and I'll go in my backpack and grab a piece of metal and start throwing at the guys, just like a little piece, and just like, get away.
Ping. Okay.
And I'm new to this game. Is there anything that's like to check? Like, do these seem genuine?
I think in that cheat sheet, it had a good list of skills.
There's a perception.
Yeah, there is a perception.
Yeah.
Can I want to see what I think of these people.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and roll perception against 1 purple.
Two successes, 1 advantage.
You get that they're, I mean, just judging from their looks, they're dirty. They look like, they're maybe tilling their farm, tilling whatever space they have. But you get the idea that they're being generally truthful.
Okay. I mean, What does everybody want to do? Like, I kind of think we need to get into a shelter as soon as possible if that whoever did that to us comes back.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get metal thrown at me, but
that would seem to be the most logical form of action, which would be expected from our hunters.
Well, I mean, I think that they'd expect us to go into the city as soon as possible.
Calculating. 43%.
poor Chris, man.
No. This is not a good risk.
I think we should just make our way to the town.
Anybody else got an opinion?
If we head towards town, I suggest we take an alternate route. The long way.
So what do you say, Captain? Do we...
I think One-B's got something. We take the alternate route. Make them chase our tails a little bit.
So I'll look at the dirty people. I mean, that's
Wait, dirty people.
like they're dirty people. I'll be like, we really appreciate the offer and everything, but I mean, I don't want to put any of you guys at risk or anything. How about this? Why don't you show us a safe way to get into town, and I'll grab a stick so I can, draw it in the dirty mud.
Yeah, so as long as she's not going to throw any more metal at us.
No promises.
He draws kind of like a very shittily made map in the mud where there's a bunch of trees and then it has a straight line to like this town. And they're like, just if you walk this way for about an hour to an hour and a half, you'll get there. It's not terribly hard to figure out.
Okay.
But I will say that there are, smoke in the air. We're not the only ones that saw your wreck, right? There's going to be scavengers. There's going to be people coming and picking through whatever you have.
I mean, I don't think it can be avoided at this point. So, well, thank you for your help. We're gonna get to stepping.
Okay. Do we determine that we can trust these people?
To me, they seemed. I don't know. I mean, yeah. So, like, I got the impression that they were genuine or honest people. They were being honest with us.
A lot of the online forums say either like vigilance or perception, or it depends on the situation.
Okay.
Or like insight.
As the rest of the party's walking away, I'll turn to the person we were talking to, and I'll take out a handful of credits, and I'll take out one of the packages of whiskey that I have. This is yours if you can limit any looting that takes place until we get back. There may be more in it.
I mean, if you want, me and my brother, we can get, we can get this all loaded up back to our farm. We're not too far away.
I mean, I don't want you getting in trouble or your life at risk, but again, limit the looting. We are going to try to come back and salvage this thing. And I'll hand over like 50 credits.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. And you guys heading directly the path they drew for you to the town?
So, does it differ from like what the general, like what we thought. I guess I was asking them if there was another like a long way around. I don't know if I made that clear.
I mean, you're in a pretty dense forest, so like you can really take whichever way you want.
Okay. I guess we just start walking then.
Okay. Yeah. Who wants to give me a survival check?
I will. I'm pretty good at it.
I would. Pick me.
It's going to be against 2 purple. Pretty easy.
I have 3 green.
So do I. I'll do an advantage to get a boost dice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we need to play with those.
Yeah, we have a bunch, so... Anybody else want a boost dice?
Are we all doing a survival check, or is it just one person?
I have...
We're just going to do whoever's leading the party.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Go ahead, Captain.
Yeah. I have pretty good perception, pretty good survival, so, I mean, three greens, but on the survival. Alright, I'll do it. That's 2 successes.
Okay. Yeah. So about an hour and a half, not really checking your clock, you get the hint that you're nearing town. So you hear the commotion of a more densely populated place, and that's where we're going to end it tonight. So we're a little early. I will say this was a boss encounter that you're forced to lose. I was hoping that the combat would have lasted a little bit longer, but man, that thing just came out and rocked you.
You're done.
Yeah. So, but that's where we're gonna end it. So we're here every other Monday night. Sorry. This is our new time and place at 8:30. So we're no longer gonna be on Sundays. Come join us Wednesday, so not tomorrow, but the day after for our Wild Mount game. We're in the thick of it there. Party is finally pulling on some of these, plot strings, and it's all going to come to one spot. But I want to say thank you, everybody. Have a good Monday night, and we will talk to y'all later. Bye.